kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines.
Oh, hey, we're live. Look at that.
We are live. I hope you all enjoyed that. I played, obviously, our new intro button, but then I also really like the message of that I created, so I thought that'd be a great start to the show, too.
Exactly. That was great. That was awesome.
Yippee! So I see 11 people here, and let's start by saying hi to Joey.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Square Table. What's going on?
RWC Toy Man.
Yeah, my other self.
And wait. We were gonna do something, weren't we? Hold on.
Oh.
We got things to do here. I got some music start playing, and we have a visual. This is for RWC Toy Man. That's what we have for now on that. We'll do more later.
We'll figure out something different there.
Yeah, of course. But we have to start with something. Then we had let's see. I've got to find where that is. There we go. Then we got Smoky Solid 4. That's in your gaming channel. And we have a button for that one also. So here you go. And please note, like that one there for Smoky Solid 4, that I did put that together. I found the music, found the visuals, put the wording, and so I can do that for you too. I like doing intros for people. All right. Well, for a fee, of course. That helps me out. It helps you out.
Yeah, trust me, that one cost me an arm and a leg.
It already has. Seth, good to see you. Great to see you. That is. And then, of course, we have B-Wizzle, who is B-Wizzling here. And please share this out, folks. If you do share this out, please say so. And I do have a special button just for you in regards to that.
Yep, Seth and B-Wizzle, good to see you both. Good to see everybody.
I do see that. Susan, Mama Redneck is here. Great to see you.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Yeah, long time no see, right? Yeah, she's
There
a
we go.
wonderful lady. I very much enjoy having her and be able to talk to her. Very
There
nice.
you go.
And I think that's everybody right now. Oh, and
No,
see, she liked the song. Yep, see, good song.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good song. There's a message in that song, too.
She said that's funny. So, anyways, well, we have somewhere between 11 to 12 people here, depending on what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mama is waving at you. Wave, wave, wave.
Here, we'll do the double wave. Hey, I'm over here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Here.
Oh my gosh. Well, don't scare everybody away now. Come on now.
Uh,
So, before we go too much farther, I suppose we could look into the weather, huh? That's usually a hot or sometimes a cold topic.
it's a
I'm
wet
gonna.
topic right now
Oh,
over
it's a
here.
wet topic, huh?
It's been raining and
That
melting the
seems a bit.
snow.
It's a bit wet. That seems a bit fishy, in my opinion.
It's a little moist over here.
It's well. Let me tell you this, and I think I told you this before the stream started.
Mm-hmm.
Where I am sitting right now, I am grateful for where I'm at. But I have to say, it's a little bit cool down here in the dungeon where I do have have my computer and my setup because there's nice space here with a nice counter to do it at. But the only downside is I've been down here now for a couple hours and I do have my tennis shoes on, and I have found this is what happens. Even if you get cool, apparently having your feet within tennis shoes with socks on makes your feet sweat. And then once they sweat, they get a little bit wet. And once they get wet, well, then your feet are more cold when you're in a cooler environment. I felt like I was a poet there for a minute. But anyway, so eventually here I will be taking just a minor break and I will be swimming upstairs to go to the bedroom and grab some fresh, dry socks, maybe 2 pairs that is, for each foot, and put some slippers on and come back. Not yet, but soon because my feet are very cold. Anyway, or not very, okay, I could be worse. I could be outside in the snowdrift. They're just extra cold feeling because they're, well, the word that you used, they're moist.
Right. And it started raining here at 4 o'clock this morning, actually. And I got wet. I was out strapping loads down, so in the rain.
I know. He was messaging me and complaining that he was all wet. Ugh.
Yeah,
all
I was wet. I'm a little wet. At least it wasn't cold, though. It was
Oh,
pretty
that's
mild.
nice.
It was pretty mild. So
Well, right now, what is it right now? Come on, phone. Apparently, it's 33 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Feels like 23, and there will be a low of 5 degrees tonight. And apparently there might be some snow, because it says snow ending around 4:45. Maybe it's snowing right now then. I don't know.
you were moist, Ron? Yes, I was a little moist last night.
Yes, Susan, he's moist from the outdoors.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. So what's the temperature for all of you fine folks here in the chat? Like Susan and Seth and Bewizzle and all the peoples here. Joey, whoever else is hanging around here. How is your weather? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Is it cloudy? Is it hot? Is it cold? What's the temperature? Let me know.
Well, let's see. Where I am in Canada, in Ontario, is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, we have a weather advisory that just been issued. Weather advisory expected strong southwesterly winds gusting to 80 to 70 kilometers an hour. 80 kilometers an hour is about 50 mile an hour. Okay. And then there's also regions of light snow. Ooh, snow. What does the radar say? The radar says,
Ooh. Yes.
"Oh,
What
we
does it
got
say?
some lovely stuff coming in from Michigan." Oh, well, nice. No, that's not nice.
I see Gemma is here, by the way. Gemma's Journey Grace. Wonderful to see you. I
Hey,
hope you're
Gemma,
doing
how
well.
you doing? Good to see you, Gemma.
But yeah, if anybody here wants to let us know how the weather is, you know what? I'm going to take this chance to actually. Oh, I should say to Chuck first. Hi, Chuck. How are you doing, Chuck? Is StreamYard's friendly to you yet there, Chuck? Because sometimes if you ever want to chit chat, because I know it didn't work in the past of like a private chit chat in StreamYards, we could try that. Or if I can ever figure out Discord to why it wasn't, I don't know, the audio wasn't working, but we could always try that again, I guess, too. Doris! Ooh, she says, we had freezing rain this morning. Oh no, 42 degrees now. Oh, well, it's nicer than here. It's 33, but I don't like the freezing rain idea.
Yeah, me either. How you doing, Chuck? Good to see you. And Doris, good to see you.
Gemma is working hard on her channel. I have noticed this. You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so people, please share this out if you feel inclined to. You don't have to. It's just if you want to. If you do, I'm going to go get my slippers. So either Ron will play the shared button if he finds it. Otherwise, I can do it when I get back. If you do say shared in the chat so that we know that you did share it. We do have some updates to let you know about of things that we have made or that we're doing, plus some updates about myself. And then if anybody has any questions about Fishy and her predicament, you're more than welcome to ask. Depending on the question, will depend on how detailed or vague that we'll leave it, because we are in the public tubes, so there's certain things that I would not feel comfortable, expressing at the moment, just for, just protection of people and just for respect and all the things like that. So.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
So before I go, I should do this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Chuck's the StreamYard still doesn't work.
Hmm.
Okay, Chuck, well, maybe, because, see, there was a time I was trying to talk to Chuck, and it didn't work for StreamYards, so then I was going to do in Discord, but my audio wasn't working, but maybe I can work on that, because it'd be kind of cool for me or us or whatever to chat with Chuck. He seems really nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, he actually is really nice, but anyway. Okay, shared. I'm looking for, oh, I gotta go over here. Clicking too many buttons here.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
There we go.
And I'm gonna go get my slippers, and I'm gonna play your button right before I leave. And then you get to keep entertaining the folks. Don't chase them away now. We have 13 wonderful friends here. If they say shared, you push shared button if you know where that is. Otherwise, let me know when I get back.
Yep. And after that, we'll do some. I got some new stuff to show and tell.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, I'm gonna click your button, and I will be right back.
Okie dokie. All right, we're back. Look at that. She's gone off to get her slippers. I have something new that I purchased. So we have a new amp. So there's the amp that I purchased right there. And of course, it's right here. I've already played this amp. I've already had it on, touring around, but I'm going to tell you, it's a lot better than that Roland amp that I got. It's a lot better. It's also got a Bluetooth feature too, so I can play music right through this through my phone. So I can hook it through my phone and play whatever music I want through there. So maybe later on through the stream, while clicking on, you guys can hear how it sounds. So sounds great. I got it all set up. I just got to monkey with the controls. It's got a 3-band equalizer on it too, so nice little equalizer in there. And I don't have to turn it up because it is 100 watts. So a lot better than that other 30-watt amp I've been using. So That was good when it was new, but now I got the new one. The neighbors are really going to love me now. Not. Oh, yeah. So that new amp. So next purchase, I'll have to. So I picked that up for a good price. Actually, I got it on sale, so I got a deal. Plus, I had a $50 Amazon card, which applied towards that, which made the amp even cheaper. So off of Amazon. Next purchase off Amazon will be a audio interface. So then I can bypass the amp, and I'll have all the tools that I need uh, for hooking the drums to the computer. All the software and stuff that comes with the Focusrite uh, audio interface, and it's free to download. It comes right with everything. So once I get everything downloaded and monkey around and figure it all out, hey, we'll be rocking away. And I can play the drums anytime I want, and nobody will hear what's going on in the basement. So, which will be a good thing. Yeah, what's the other news? Oh yeah, I finally got my car back from the body shop. Seems all the guy that backed into me caused $3,700 in damage. So that's all fixed up and all painted up nice. So got that back. So they only had the car for a week, so it's pretty good. So new tail light went in, new bumper fascia. And of course, the bumper underneath was a little bent, so they had to take that out and replace that. So they had to replace a lot of underneath stuff that was hidden that got damaged during the impact. So the guy did sail right into me. He hit me pretty hard. So I'm just lucky he didn't bend the quarter panel. So he just bent everything else underneath the fascia and cracked the fascia, of course, because I split. Now it's all fixed up and everything. So Enfield Railroad in the Loft is here. How you doing, Lee? Good to see you, man. What do you like to listen to that inspires you to play? Well, heavy metal music, of course. It's in 60s rock and roll, right? That's what inspires me to play. Or I just get in the mood and just come down here without any music and just pound on the drums. Normally, when I do that, I'll throw my headset on and won't turn the amp on. I'll just play through the headphones when I do that. Night. See you next time. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the quick hi and stopping by, Lee. Appreciate you doing that. I'm multitasking here. I got both my other channels up and saying hi to everybody. And then, of course, I'm in Twitch as well on the Twitch side. So, what bands are heavy metal? Oh, of course, Metallica, of course. And then, of course, we got the old Ozzy Osbourne. Hello, Scrapper Wolf. Good to see you, buddy. Scrapper Wolf is in the house. Stuff like Motley Crue, you know, stuff like that. Quiet Riot was big back in the day. I used to listen to a lot of Quiet Riot. So, and of course Led Zeppelin. Who doesn't like Zeppelin? Come on. And seeing as how we got Scrapper Wolf in the chat, I guess we have a Bolton to play if I can find it. Okay, now where did those?
Can you find it?
I'm a rookin'. I'm a rookin'. Oh hey, look.
There you go. Good job.
Okay.
So hi to Scrapper Wolf. Hi to Anfield. Red Dwarf in the loft, aka.
Mhm.
Oh, did you play the shared button for Mama?
Oh no, not yet. No, I must have missed that. Sorry,
Oh,
my
that's
bad.
well. I can play it too if you wish, or do you
Oh,
got it?
okay, okay.
Okay, I'll play it then. It's all good. I just was scrolling back. That's
Yeah,
all.
well, it's a good thing you were scrolling back. I was, you
So
know, the
yeah.
new amp. I was saying the new amp was
Oh, were
right
you
there.
showing them the new amp? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a better look at it. I'll just unplug it for right now.
Okay.
Just ring over.
And if anybody
All right.
else here, if you shared it out, please say it again so we know.
Yeah. So there we are.
And here, let's highlight you so we can see it better.
There we go. There's the new amp.
Oh, so it's like what's
It's
that
like
called
my
when
other
it's
one.
wedged like
This is,
that?
yeah, it's like my other amp. It's the same type of style, but this one's got an extra. It's got a tweeter in it.
Do they call that like a wedge or something when it's like that, or no?
Yeah, yeah,
I was trying to think of the term for that, like that. You know what I mean? The V-shaped kind of thing going on.
yep, yep. It sounds. It actually sounds really good. So
Yes, I think it sounds good. But hey, I'm a little happier now. I went upstairs and I took off the damp socks and I replaced it with two dry pairs, two dry clean pairs, that is.
oh,
And I have my dark purple slippers that I got on sale at Walmart. They are so nice and
mhm,
warm. I can't remember. I think I told you how much I got them for. They were half price though. Seems to me they were like maybe $4 or something. Maybe it was more.
right.
But they were nice and warm, so I wanted some slippers. And they have like a gel thing in them too, so they're not just totally floppy either. Like the bottom's somewhat firm, and then it has like a gel insert thing in it, so it's comfortable.
Mhm.
So yeah, awesome. So you told them about your amp, yes?
Yep.
Cool.
Of course, getting the car back from the body shop too. So
Oh yes, yes.
yeah. I missed my hot rod. You know.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
oh,
I missed it.
I was gonna put this up.
I missed it so much. I did a brake stand and lit the tires up.
Oh, and for anybody here that doesn't know, I actually built or put together a website for some of our items.
Oh, we have something new to show too.
Yes. Yep, we do.
Yes. Yes. It's
I'm just gonna put well, maybe click on it, make sure it works, but I just put the link in the chat. Hopefully that works. That if anybody hasn't been there yet, and that is a website I put together. Now it's a free website that anybody can use, but then I went in there and I put in what customized it to our liking. There's
yep.
different sections in there, and that includes an artist section and like trains and etc. section for Toyman. So
hmm
so
Yeah,
check
we've
it out
already
if
got a
you
few.
haven't yet.
We've already got a few trade items in there already.
But yeah, speaking of something to
So,
show people that I think that you're talking,
mhm.
Fishy here, me, I have always liked doing artwork, and I haven't always taken the time to do so up until more recent. And I know some of the things you guys have already seen that I've done. And here, let's just re-show those first, and then I will show you what I did with some acrylic paint. I've never done acrylic paint before. Now, I have always drawn thing all of my life, like be it with crayons, color pencils, charcoal, pencil, pen, markers, etc. But I've never done much with paint other than I tried doing watercolor at one point, but I did not like watercolor because you don't have a lot of control over that, and I like my media where I can have control over it, I guess. But
Yeah.
I knew that acrylic is one of those paints it's not going to run away on you, and it shouldn't be super stinky, which it's not. But anyways, before I show you that though, let's show you some other stuff, older stuff I've done, which most of you have seen.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a pencil and colored pencil pen type drawing that I did of a YouTuber. This is supposed to be myself and Toyman with our instruments, of course. Toyman caught Fishy. This is, like I said, colored pencil. I've done a lot of things with colored pencils over the years. This is another one, colored pencil, along with some marker going on. More colored pencils with marker, right? And then this one's just a pencil drawing. So anyway, those are what I have done. Now,
Mm-hmm.
done because I've never done acrylic before that I can think of. And thus, this year, that was one of the things I wanted to try, not only because I've always wanted to, but I'm trying to find ways that I can enjoy and do art, but also have something that maybe people out there would be interested in purchasing.
Yeah, I've already seen this, and that looks amazing. Look at that.
So there you go. That is I have two of these. I made two of them at the same time. Well, not the same time, but the same setting, the same day. They're almost identical. I mean, I'm not going to say they're identical because I'm human, so they'd be slightly different, but they're pretty much this. But I have two of these, and these are the size of 5 by 7 inch canvas, and it's painted. And my thought was that, well, I'm going to do more of these, but this is the first one I've done. And I guess, I don't know, thus far I'm thinking to see if I can find someone that would be interested in buying this. There are two of these available right now. I am planning to make more paintings. And I'll also do ones of different sizes too. This is just what I started with. So.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? You like that?
I like it.
And I just messaged you. Oh, maybe that's what that noise was, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is original painting. Like, it's not a copy of it. So if anybody would be interested, you would get the original copy, and I would sign it also. And if you're wondering, my plan is to sell this for $25 plus shipping. That was my plan. So, like I say, just let me know, contact me, or whatever. But I have two of these available. They both look like this. So, there you go. That's the start of my acrylic adventure.
Oh, look, I spelled that wrong. Oh, there's a typo. That's what
That's
happens
okay.
when I type in. That's what happens when I type too quick.
It's
And then
okay. We all have
and,
typos.
and then I hit send and look at it and go, wow, okay.
So, anyway, yeah, stay tuned though, because I do plan to do more acrylic. I had hoped to get more done before today, but with other things in the works, it did not work out. Plus, I wasn't feeling that great over the weekend, actually. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
combo of reasons. But yeah, stay tuned. I do plan to do more, and I plan to put them on that website of the link that I put into the chat. Plus, I was thinking to put updates of maybe new paintings and stuff in the community page too. So if you check there every once in a while, you might see some new ones too. Another thing I want to attack and see how it goes. That's kind of a funny word to use, huh? Attack. Anyways, is needlepoint, or some people call it hand embroidery. I have a little winter scene I'm going to work on, and if that goes well, that'll be another potential item to be for sale. So, like I say, it's a combo of things. For one, I've wanted to do acrylic and I wanted to do needlepoint. And then on two, I figure, well, if they're halfway decent and if anybody's interested, it might be a great way that somebody can have something beautiful put into their home and also helps me out with my situation. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll have to get you an easel and you can do a real big one.
Yes. Well, I did get those slightly bigger ones. I don't remember how big they were now. Were they 8 by 12? I want to say they're 8 by 12 or something. I'd have to look. But I have the 5 by 7s. I have more 5 by 7s I was going to do. And then I do have like the next size bigger. You know? So I'm just looking here in my little crate I have it in.
Well, from doing that for the first time, the first one, that turned out awesome.
8 by 10, I mean. I think it's an 8 by 12, yeah. 8 by 10. So I have two 8 by 10 just plain canvas that I'm going to do stuff on also. So, yeah. And then also, Toyman here, he has some layout, like assorted layout items that he's parting with also. And he's doing that just because he's very kind and he wants to help out with Fishy's situation also.
Yep.
So, obviously there'll be more things figured out, more permanent things down the road, but for the time being, we're trying to figure out ways to do this for now. Another thing I can do, like I say, is like little buttons or intros or editing or whatever. Toyman, I've had others hire me too. Toyman's one of my best, my best ones. All right, what do you call it?
One of your best. I'm one of your best customers.
Yes, he's my number one customer right now.
for when it comes to editing and intros and stuff like that. So.
Right. So for anybody that wasn't here earlier when we played this one, because I really like how this one turned out. It's for Ron's new gaming channel that he'll be doing very soon. All right, doing more and more over there. He's getting it ready. But this is a little 12-second intro I made for his gaming channel. So look at this. And I can customize it to however you want. I don't know if she's lurking here or not, but Lost for Words, for example, she does her things her way, and she didn't know if I'd want to actually put it that way for her button, or maybe she'll want to use this for an intro one day. But no, I can customize things to your liking, and here's hers. So there you go. See, we figure out.
All right, I'm going to run away because I'm going to go upstairs and grab.
No, don't run away.
To drink.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Oh, Smokey. Smokey Solid 4. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so he's going to run off and do that. Yep. And remember this, folks. None of us are the same kind of cookie, because in this world, it seems like they want to fit you all into like the same kind of person. Like it's like a cookie cutter society, be it within the church, within your family, maybe your friends. Just remember, you're not stuck being a cookie and don't have to stay in that circle. You can split off and go your own way. Don't forget that. Another thing to remember is that we each have our own manual. We are all programmed with our own manual, and sometimes some of us like to think of it that we are the one that's making our own manual as we go. So something that I think is correct, another person might think is not correct. And it doesn't make it right or wrong necessarily, depending on what it is. It just might be a different view. Both people might be walking down the same street just on opposite sides. You never know. But even if they aren't the same, or maybe they are right or wrong, that person still gets to make that choice and make that choice within what they know of their own manual. And you gotta let them go and search for that. And you never know, they might have a light bulb moment.
I have returned.
Awesome.
Of course, I brought down a couple of pepperettes too.
Oh, nice. Now you're gonna make me hungry, huh?
What's the idea to make people hungry?
I can always show some food.
Because that's what we do, right?
Food! Food!
Yeah.
That must have been
Pizza.
your food. No, it was your
Yep.
food, I think.
Yep, that was my pizza from the other day. Actually, 2 days ago. That was a Little Caesars pizza.
Homemade cheesecake. I still have to do this again. I haven't made cheesecake in eons. My cheesecake recipe is bulkily cream cheese. There are different versions of cheesecake. Did you know that? There are ones that are more like a cakey kind of thing where it's more flour and stuff than the cream cheese. But in mine, it's very, is the word that you like to use, moist, because it consists of mostly of the cream cheese. There's not much, if any. There must be a little bit of flour in there. I haven't made in a while, but it's not a lot of it. I've actually made a version made with honey too, where there's no refined sugar in it. It's just honey to sweeten it, which makes it even better yet. Then, of course, you got the sugarlicious brownies. And yes, folks, I made the whole thing here from scratch, not out of a box, not out of a jar. I made the caramel sauce all from scratch and the brownies all from scratch. Yes, I did. No, what do you call it? No shortcuts. Did you know that making caramel sauce like this is not hard at all? It just consists of, I'm gonna have a brain fart.
Oh, what kind of deal?
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, it's not water. No, it's, I was like, there's a liquid in there. What is it? It's, butter, brown sugar, and cream. And now if you don't have brown sugar, you can always have white sugar and molasses. But yeah, that's funny. Put me on the spot. And all of a sudden I'm like, or I put myself on the spot, I should say. Brain fart. Oh my gosh. And by the way, the more cream you put in it, the more liquidy it will be. Like if you want it to turn into like a caramel candy almost, like that chewable caramel candies, then you want to put not as much cream in. But if you want it to be more of something you drizzle on ice cream and you don't want to get too solid, even once it cools down, then you want to put a lot more cream in it to keep it more runny. It's okay to make mistakes in life or in anything. It's what we do to fix them in life or anything. It's called learning process. That's right. That's right. And there's different seasons, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So as you saw from the thumbnail for this live stream, it said questions and answers. What is happening with Fishy? I think most people here probably know the circumstance to at least some degree, but maybe you don't. So
today we're getting things worked on, and
so yeah, it's up to you folks if you want to chit chat about that at all or not. If you have any questions, or if I just say a little bit of something, or Toyman says about something. But if that's not a topic that you guys want to talk about, that's fine too. I mean, we're very flexible, obviously, at our live streams. That one's we can talk about it or we don't have to talk about it kind of thing.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to show you the paintings because that's a fun, positive cool thing that I've been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, if anybody's interested in purchasing one of those for $25 plus shipping, just get in contact with me.
Jim is asking what's going on.
Okay, so that means, yeah, we can dive into that then. But real quick, I'm going to show this again. My first time ever. This is my very first canvas acrylic painting. Before this, I was at a friend's house for a little bit, and I did a couple flowers, like just, just for fun on the edge of the paper. And that's about it. Or I think the one was in the middle of the paper. But this is my first, like, on my own, complete acrylic painting. All right. So, how do we start the what is going on? What is going on? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, Fishy here was in a very long, controlling relationship where thankfully, thankfully to some people's eyes, I guess there were no bruises or anything like that on the outside that you could see, but many stabbings on the inside. It was all verbal, mental type of stuff.
Yep.
Anyways, it's just things that I don't and haven't talked. I may have talked some about it online, but I didn't really talk about it a lot. But it was something that I was within, or I've been in for over 17 years. I felt very stuck because they mentally make you feel stuck, and then there's like religious reasons and people not believing you, because I can relate to other people that are going through mental and or verbal abuse, because it's an invisible battle that you're challenged with, and so many people can't understand or don't want to understand because they can't see your hurt. I also deal with a syndrome called posterior orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which for short is called POTS. And that also is an invisible thing that I deal with. And in my experience of dealing with people, if people in general can't see it and or they haven't experienced what you're going through, if it's something they can't see, they a lot of times don't want to believe it or can't believe it or don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just pause there for a moment just because I see Sparky's in the house.
Oh,
and I would like
yes.
to play his button, and then just remind me I just stopped about invisible stuff, and then I'll go
Yes.
from there. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So with that, I'm going to play this in honor of Sparky.
Here you go, Sparky. There we go.
I accidentally had it on looping, so.
Oh, I was wondering, how does he get his button played twice and mine only once? I'm trying to figure this one out.
But I figured instead of stopping it premature, I thought, well, we'll let him do it again. Maybe he had to put his
Yeah.
glasses on to see it the second time. You never know.
There you go. There you go.
So anyway,
Invisible.
yes, invisible. So I can relate to feeling unheard and people not believing me in two different aspects in life. Like I say, I have an autoimmune illness called POTS, and when people can't see it, they just think that I'm just lazy. I'm just saying this because from the outside, I can look very normal. But on the inside, my heart rate might be going 220 like beats per minute, or I might be very, very achy that day, or I might faint. And I mean, there are
Yeah.
some things if I drop down faint, they might believe me or have seizures or whatever. But anyway, I bring that both those up because I did get hurt by a cow in the past. It's been about, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago or something like that. I got injured by a cow.
Hmm.
See, I've had like POTS like all my life, and I got diagnosed way before I got injured by the cow. But what I found interesting and kind of sad is, yes, I ended up with some broken bones, and I had crutches and I had a cast. People could see my cast and that I was on crutches and or in a wheelchair at times. They
But the
could
thing,
see my hurt, so then they believed me that I was hurting. Anyways, go ahead.
the thing is, when you got hurt, what did he tell you? Walk it off. He didn't even take you to the hospital to see if you had anything broken.
Well, right, but my
Right
focus
away.
here was just on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
invisible aspect,
Right.
where uh yeah, the cow had hurt me and then I
Hmm.
had a visual, right? So I had a cast
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
with my syndrome, not everybody wants to believe that because they can't be content in seeing it. Now, I bring that up only because with verbal and mental abuse, they make you almost, well, they did. They can bring you to the point, which I've dealt with this, to the point where you want to die. You want to disappear because they smushed you so much and you think you're so worthless. And you're so hurting that you just want to disappear because nobody believes you and you're hurting and all the
Right.
things. Now, if I was in a physically abusive situation, then people typically believe you and they typically are on your side and want you to get out. Because typically you might have bruises and or broken bones or something and they'll be like, "Yeah, get out of there."
Hmm.
But it's amazing of how many people, they call them flying monkeys, I guess. It's kind of a weird maybe saying, but they call it flying monkeys. Basically people that
Right.
will support the controlling narcissist, abuser, whatever, in the circumstance when you're trying to get out and get to a safe place.
And what did
And
someone say? And what did someone say to you? Oh, it's just his. It's just this. You have to learn to live with this personality. Really?
yeah, and like I say, I don't want to go into a lot of details of some things, but that one I will bring up that, yeah,
Yeah.
I did have a
Yeah.
very, well, I thought a very close friend of mine that of almost 20 years that said that it's biblical that you stay married with somebody no matter their personality, and if you
Hmm.
don't bind back with that person, then that they can't be friends with me anymore. And I have to say, if I was in a physical abusive one, I sure hope that they wouldn't still say that. It's just some people feel uncomfortable and they just don't understand.
No. They just want to look the other
This
way.
is just physical too, because I have my syndrome has gotten so bad at times it does affect you physically too.
Yeah.
It's just indirect. It's not like a literal punch to the face. It's a indirect, and it's long lasting. Like the emotional, mental stuff, it sticks with you. Like at least most. I mean, I understand there can be people that die from physical, obviously, but if you survive that, a lot of them, the bruises heal, the bones heal, and you move on. But and of talking to a therapist and a friend that happened to be a therapist and such, they said, because they actually had my one friend that happened to be a therapist, or she was into psychology or something. Anyways, she herself, though, was abused both ways. When she was a child, she was physically and mentally abused. And she said what hurt more and longer and stuck with her was the mental. So I think
Hmm.
it's really horrible that nobody wants to believe you because that actually has long life and sometimes you go all gone from life because it's very, very devastating. Anyways, I just going on
Yeah.
and but yeah, I don't go into like details of him and stuff. I'm just trying to point out some
Hmm.
points
Right.
that, yeah, they're not empathetic. No. I
Hmm.
don't know why. I don't know. And it's strange. The people that have what I call turned into flying monkeys and stuff, like I said, that just means people that support the person that's been your abuser. And it's
Hmm.
weird. It's really weird of the people that have ended up doing that. It's like people I thought I could trust. It's like,
Well,
why? But I've read a lot, I've heard a lot from coaching and other people that I knew this would happen. So I was prepared, but it's still hard.
right. The problem is with these types of men, they are two different type of people. Basically, when they're out in public, they'll be one way, but as soon as they get their wives home, they become that abusive, controlling person. But when they're out in public, they're projecting a false presumption of
Yes.
what's going on.
And that's why a lot of times, I mean, it can be either way. It could be a man
Hmm.
doing it to a woman or a woman doing it to a man. It's not
Yeah.
always the man doing it to the woman. I
No.
think that happens maybe more of the time, especially in religious circles, because the man's supposed to be the head of the household and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But it's not always that way. And then to answer Gemma, yes, I am in a safe place now. But
Yeah.
it's just interesting and sad how when well, I guess there's a lot of details in there that I'm not going to go into right now publicly, but basically, I've been knowing I need to get out for a while, and finally, other family members were seeing the light of what's really going on because they're very good at hiding it until not, I guess. And then I've been wanting to get out for a while, and I've kind of was told to leave, which I needed that though because it's hard to make that first step, even if you know you need to get out. And
Right.
so, yes, I am out of that toxic environment. Thanks to Toyman, I did stay at a hotel for a couple nights. And then, thanks to some very, very good longtime family friends of like mine and my folks and siblings, etc. Uh, I'm in a safe place until I figure out more permanent resolutions to what I'm going to do, be it housing, job, etc. Now, see, I got to be careful in regards to job stuff because with my syndrome, if I'm having a really symptomatic day, it's going to be hard for me to do something physical. So that's why, obviously, I have to have an income. But it'd be nice to find something maybe that's online or something that I don't have to go to necessarily every single day, but still make enough to survive, like be it house payments or an apartment or whatever I end up doing.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd like to say hello to Tracy creates dishes. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, Tracy creates dishes. I still like that
Mm.
name. I'm glad she kept that.
Yeah. The question is, does she create dishes?
Uh, if I recall, she's got a really nice, like a cooking type channel. So I think that's a great name.
Oh, nice.
Sparky says helps to have good couple of friends to support you. That's right, Sparky. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, like, as probably most of you probably know, or maybe you don't know. I mean, Toyman's been like my number one support in many ways, but please note, I mean, he isn't the only one. There's been other people too.
Yeah.
And just today, I got to talk, and this person will know who they are. Anyways, I got to talk to somebody earlier today, and just that was just amazing. That was wonderful.
Hmm.
It's interesting once you kind of let out of the bag a little bit more of what's going on, other people that have been there come out of the woodwork and you find out, I mean, it's kind of sad, but you find out other people that have been there or are there just like you, and you're not all alone. And yeah, and then like I was saying, oh hi Mikey, I'm gonna
How you
talk
doing?
something about the church, but first let's do
Mhm.
Mikey.
Hi, Mikey. Good to see you.
Mikey, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Hmm.
We gotta go visit that guy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oops, no, I have it in the other room. Okay, Mikey, here you go.
Mikey, so good to see you here. Thank you so much for your continued loyal support. And most of all, thank you for your friendship. You are a wonderful person. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and you take care.
There you
we
go.
go. What you munching on?
A jelly bean.
Ooh, jelly bean. Ooh.
Yeah, I found these jelly beans. Yeah, I know they're real nutritious, but anyways, these jelly beans were next to they're at a store next to the exercise place.
Oh.
It's all in a mall. So anyway,
All right.
I like to go there if I'm gonna get bad for me foods. I like to go there because then I don't have to spend so much on my bad for me foods. And
All
I think
right.
jelly belly jelly beans I think was maybe 25 cents because they're on sale. Yeah.
Let's go work out and work up an appetite. Oh yeah. Let's go next door for what? Junk food.
Mhm. All right, so Mikey, what he's saying? You what?
Uh,
I'm saying you're a good guy, and I don't know. Oh, is that?
yeah, Mikey's a good guy. I don't know why he says
He's
you
a good
what.
guy,
Mikey.
or maybe he's
Come
asking
on,
about
Mikey.
me. I'm
Oh,
out of the toxic environment to bring you up to
yeah,
speed, there, Mikey. At
yeah.
a safe place at the moment.
hmm
Anyways, obviously I'll keep the church anonymous, but there's a church. This is in regards to working, right? For a while
Yeah.
now, I've been working very part time. It's just once a week I clean at a church. And I've been very grateful, and I still am grateful for that because that was something I could depend on of getting a little cash that I could then use to get the foods that help me health wise. And no, that does not include the Jelly Belly beans. No, those don't really help me. But I like having a little snacky, maybe a junk food during our streams. It's party
Oh
time.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, so
It's all good. I eat junk food
there's
too. I ain't the
there's
only one.
anything from healthy foods that do make my syndrome more under control, or from that, or maybe I needed some sort of clothing or something that have worn out. Okay, there's reasons that was nice to have that, or if like some of the little ones needed something, or just for fun, maybe go to Subway one day. Anyways, it was nice to have that side change for that purpose
Yeah.
because I didn't always have access to all that, or if I did, I always felt guilty about it. But anyway,
Mhm. Yeah.
when all this went down, basically, I almost didn't have that job anymore because of me making this decision of not
Mhm.
cooperating in the eyes of the church people and staying in this marriage, even though it's like very abusive and toxic. And I put a lot of time into this. I tried very hard for 10 years. I stayed for the youngsters for 5 years. And then the last few years, I knew I had to get out. It's just doing it. And then I had that extra nudge of him saying I had to get out, and I needed that because otherwise I don't know if I ever would have taken that step because it's scary, it's hard, even if where you're at is hard, our minds don't like change. It's a complicated thing in our brains, I guess.
Right.
Anyway, it sounded like I was going to get let go, but then they didn't let me go, but I have to go through some loopholes to keep the job, and I still have the job for now. Not enough to sustain for an apartment or something, no, but for right now, it's still a little something for me to be able to get some groceries and such. And then
Mhm.
start, anything extra I'm putting to the side to pay for things like car insurance and et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, it's just silly though. This is my opinion about things. I don't think okay, I'm a Christian. I believe in God and I always have. I understand there's different religions, there's different, even in Christianity, everybody has their own opinions of what you should or shouldn't do. That comes back to our manuals and our connection to God and what we believe or don't believe.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was brought up mostly of us doing our churchy stuff at home. And I personally don't believe you have to go to church or to a church building to know God or to be saved. Now, that is my opinion. I understand that, but that's what I believe.
Mhm.
Now, in order to keep my current job, which is, like I said, it's once a week, which is great for me because if I'm symptomatic, I can fluctuate which day it is as long as it's after Wednesday and before Sunday, which that's been great. But anyways, to keep that for right now anyways, I have to, this is what the pastor told me, I have to attend service in person. I cannot just watch online or do my own thing at home. I have to either go to that church, which I will never do because I don't feel very welcome at that church because of, I haven't gotten into all the things, but there's been other people there too that have been, yeah, it's just not nice there. They're not all that way, but just a couple of people were that way.
Mhm. Yep.
Or I can go to another church, but I have to leave a bulletin with the pastor every week in order basically to my job, and he thinks that that's going to change me spiritually or whatever it is that. And so, long way of saying that I will go through I'll go through the pastor's ideas, and it's fine. I've enjoyed going to the churches I've been going to, expand my horizons. Maybe I'll find a church I enjoy even better for down the road. It's been fine. It's been a great experience, but I don't think it's proper to make somebody go
No,
to a church to keep your job.
I'm sure the Federal Labor Board would have something to say about that one.
Well, anyways, for now, I'm doing it.
Mhm.
And I'm meeting some new people, and that's great. I'm going to try to look at this positive, but like I said, I don't
Yep.
think it's proper that they do that. But I'm grateful that they didn't let me go because I think they were going to, but then they didn't. So it's very iffy, but right now I still have it. So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I know I've been blabbing and blabbing, but I do see, and I did see that Babes in Toyland and other things is here. Great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Babes in Toyland.
Did you know that deficiency of B12 causes nail ridges? I don't know if I could have told you that originally, but I do know this, that B vitamins in general get very depleted when you're under stress. And for myself, I need B vitamins to help balance things out. And being I was under a lot of stress, I'm sure I was pretty much out of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, Scrapper Wolf. It's funny.
Here's what it is. Go work out and you get hungry. What's the closest snack place? Candy store.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, so I don't know. That's kind of a gist of what's going on. If anybody has more questions, you're more than welcome to ask. But in summary, just know that I did leave a toxic environment. I was there for over 17 years. I felt very stuck. I felt very alone, and wanted to and attempted to be all gone at times. But thankfully, I'm going on the other way now. I'm looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, I'm in a safe environment with good people. They said I can be here as long as need be, as I'm looking and figuring out. For that first couple days, as Toyman here knows, all I could do was cry because there's so many emotions. That first week, really, even after that, your brain is just a fog. Now, overall, my days are mostly good. I've just been busy getting things in place. Yeah, just a lot of, and then some of them are normality, like trying to keep up with these streams and videos. That's like a normality that I want to keep up on. I do hope you guys still enjoy those. Yeah, because I do have a vlog. If you haven't seen it, I do have a vlog I put up earlier this week on Monday. Thus far, my vlogs are more so just visuals and music. But I do plan, and maybe the next one I'll have it that way. I do plan to do voiceovers to make it more official. And then eventually, when I do just show myself totally, on a camera, then I'll probably make it even easier yet. But my vlogs, go check them out. They can be anything from cooking to shopping to going to the library, going to the gym, driving. It's just whatever I was doing. I take the time to videotape, maybe a meal I had or, things I did that week and kind of, condense that down into one video. So, anyway. Yeah. So that's where I'm at, I guess. I'm in a safe spot and moving forward. Just had a lot of things to figure out. Like I said, some things are normal. When I say normal, like I say, like live streams, videos, and talking to my friends here on YouTube, yes. And then other things would be like I go to the gym. I clean at the gym in exchange for membership there, which is great. It benefits them, it benefits me. It's wonderful. I go there twice a week, and they are the best people on earth. They are so kind and very kind that they would do that trade because I didn't want to, depend on paying something, but I wanted to go to the gym because I know that's going to be good for me, my mind, and my body. And not only were they there to work that out, but they've actually been there for me mentally too because they know my circumstance and they've actually been very supportive of what I needed to do, and they still are. It's wonderful. They're talking about cell phones, I see.
Yeah,
Speaking of cell phones.
there's cell phone conversation going on.
Oh, that's good though. Yeah, because I've heard sometimes you
Of
can get a
course.
free one.
No, I don't think there is a government program here, Susan, for cell phones for Canadians. I've never heard of one.
Oh, is that just an American one? Maybe
I think it's
because I
just,
think they called it.
it's
I
just
think
an
they called it
American
after
thing.
the president that one time.
Mm.
I don't know if that's good or bad to say, but I think I've heard people call it the Obama phone, but I don't know if that's bad or good to say. I don't know.
I mean, because if I knew about a program like that, like here, because my son's on disability because of his ADHD, he would have had his free cell phone. So
Right.
no, they don't do things like that here. They only help these people to a certain point, and then that's it.
Yeah,
And
that's why they call it. That's why they call it the Obama phone, there, Mikey. Because they started the cell phone thing. That started while Obama was in office. Because I have a friend that he has a phone, and that's what he calls it. Oh, thank you, Ken. Look, Ken's here.
How you doing, Ken? Good to see you.
He said, "Left, you like number 20. Woo! Cool. How are you doing today there, Ken? Are you feeling okay? I understand. Not we all, some of us, I do, Ken does, etc., deal with chronic things, illnesses, or whatevers. And for us, like for me, I know if I say, yes, I'm having a good day, that does not mean I'm like pain free or my heart's not doing weird things or something. It just means I'm less symptomatic that day.
Hello, sunflowers. Good to see you.
Yes, Susan is definitely behaving herself. And sunflowers, great to see you. Yeah, how's the weather for you there, Mikey? And I think Susan had told me earlier today that there was snow because that changed her day of her plans of what she was going to do today. So how much snow do you guys have, Susan and Ken? Yep, Mama says, I'm being good. I haven't cussed once. That's right. She's being an angel.
Day's not over yet.
No, but I'm knowing her though. She'll try her best. I know she will. It's all good. Sloppy rain and snow. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Hmm.
I know yesterday when I was driving around, I was on some gravel roads yesterday, and they were very soupy. Like when they get soupy like that, you could, if you're not careful, it can kind of bring you to the edge, and you don't want to go to the ditch.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Babe says that storm, snow, ice pellets, and rain is headed out in our direction for tonight into all day tomorrow. Ooh.
Hmm.
40-mile-per-hour winds, and now it's sunny and 36. Yeah, there was snow. Okay. Well, can't make up its mind, can it, Susan?
Well, let's see what's on the radar. Let's have a look, shall we?
Ah, yes, we shall.
We shall have a look. Here's what's on the radar. Oh, come on.
Ken says Mama is cussing. She's just not taping it. Well, she might be. She can do that all she wants though. That's her free will, her choice over there. You just get to hear it there, Ken. Ha ha.
All right. Let's get out
looking
to
a
where
little
Babes in
pinky.
Toyland
That's
is,
pinky.
lives.
Yeah. Ooh, after you show this, I
There
should show
it
the painting that I have up for sale too.
It's heading that way. Look at that. And look at the stuff that's coming towards me. Because here I am right here. This little area. Right here. Down here.
Yeah,
There
the
we go.
saying
There we
here,
go.
I
Look at
think
that.
Susan is like, wait 10 minutes, I think, and you'll change.
So there's where the snow is going. Let's see. Let's scoot over this way. What's going on over here? Not much over there. But we got stuff coming into Vancouver. Or Vancouver, we call it. In British Columbia. That's where the Rocky Mountains are.
I see them.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountains are right here.
Yeah, they go into the States.
Yes, they do. They're right along through here. And I got to go all the way through here in order to get over into here. So there you go. But, oh, look what's happening in Iowa. So which direction is this all heading? Oh, it looks like it's going to go around us. Oh, okay, good. I got wet last night. I don't need to get wet again tonight. Yep, that pink is ice pellets. It is, yep. It's a mixture coming through.
Yep, and then I'm going to show the painting again, because I know we have a couple different people here now, I think, since I've shown it.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you know, I love art. For many years, I put it to the side because I was busy with other things in life. But I've never done painting before, other than I tried watercolor and I didn't like it. I've mostly done things in more controlled media like colored pencils, charcoal, pen, marker, stuff like that. Anyway, here is a picture, or actually this is a painting, I should say. I did 2 of these. I did these here a few days ago, and this is the first time I've ever done my own acrylic painting. So my thought here is these are the size of 5" by 7", and I would sell these, obviously original painting by me, and I would sign it and send it to you, and the thought is it'd be $25 plus shipping. I've done 2 of these thus far, and I plan to do other designs and stuff too. My thought is it's something that maybe somebody here would like and take interest in. And then, of course, in exchange for the money would really help me out right now because of my situation. So I love doing art, and it's just our idea right now, I guess, between I'm going to do art, like painting. I was going to try doing some needlepoint. I've always wanted to, so I'm going to see how that goes. And then a toy man here is actually selling an assortment of his train items.
Yep.
So between the two things that we can come up with, or both of us, I should say, it'd be more than just 2 items, but between
Oh, yeah.
both of us, we're trying to think of things that we could actually sell to help bring up money too. I mean,
Mhm.
anybody's more than welcome just to do donations, and many of you have, and that's been wonderful. It's going to help me pay cell phone bill, car insurance, and then anything extra I'll be putting to the side for future housing and such. Right now, I'm staying at a good friend's house, and it's going well, but I do need to figure more things out. I was looking at some things online that I think are legit, and I'm going to pursue those. But if anybody here knows of any legit online jobs, you can always let me know, because I figure if it's something online, I can do that any day, no matter how symptomatic I am. If I can even do it in bed, I should be able to do that any day I need to.
Well, I'm sure there's all kinds of online jobs that you can do. So just have to figure out which ones you want to do.
Yeah. The biggest thing for online jobs is finding something that I feel comfortable doing and that I know I can do, but then also making sure it's legit. That's like number one for me, because
Yeah.
there can be so many scams online. So I have to make sure it's legit.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the online scam job type things.
And if it's like here locally, if there's somebody, be it a person or a business, I suppose, but if they need some cleaning done, I could do that, especially if it's not every day. If it's just like once a week, like, oh, I'm going to go clean a house or something. I just would want to do it word of mouth as somebody that knows somebody, because I don't know, there's just so many weird, creepy things that go on in the world, and I don't think it'd be safe for a young woman to just put up a poster about, hey, I clean houses, and next thing you know, you go there and you're getting like beat up or raped or some other stupid things. So this world is kind of upside down, but that is another option. I mean, I've done I've done cleaning at the church. I do cleaning at the gym for a trade of the membership. And I have actually cleaned 3 houses, 2 of which through a friend and 1 of which I did with my sister. And those were fine. I don't mind doing it, but I would want to know them myself or be referred by somebody who knows somebody, so I know it should be safe. That'd be my only concern there. So, yeah.
Yeah, for all the new people that came in here, yes, I did go out and get a new drum amp. So
Yay!
yeah, so well,
Are you
you've
gonna
heard
play
it.
some drums?
Well, yeah, well, I guess we can let people hear it and check it out and see what
Yeah.
everybody can let me know what they think. We'll just flip over the microphone that's sitting on the floor over there.
Okay, we can do that.
So we'll just flip it. We'll go over to that snowball microphone. Hi. Okay, it's the right one. Nope, that's not the right one. That's the wrong.
I think you're on the camera one maybe now.
Yeah, I'm on the camera. Hang on.
I'm assuming. And then, like we were talking earlier, I did create a website, and I'm going to put that link in the chat now. If anybody wants to go there and look around, you're more than welcome.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. That's the right one.
Like, Ron has some of his train things up on there that he's going to sell or wants to sell, and the info is on there of how much and what they look like. And then I have my artwork on there too, including my latest painting or paintings. I actually have 2 of these I did. Exactly the same, or almost exactly the same. They're probably just a tiny bit different because I'm, human, but they're relatively the same. Happy 420. There you go. Yeah, diamond art can be really cool. All right, let's see how he sounds, folks. Let us know.
Where's over. There we go. Good enough.
Well, there you go.
Of course, when the stream, I'll play back through the stream again and see how they sound. So,
Mikey, oh, I've been sleeping and watching movies.
been
Okay.
sleeping and watching movies. There we go. All right.
Oh, he
There.
said it seems more full now. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Like more. I think more that, more body, more in depth kind of thought.
Yeah, I just got to play around with the low, highs, and mid range on there because I have the whole, all the settings on there. So
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I just think now when I get two of them hooked up.
Oh wow, that would be nice.
Yeah, you get two of them hooked up, and away you go. It's going to be loud.
Uh-huh.
So, alrighty. Now I'm thirsty.
Really.
Yeah, really.
Really?
So what is on?
Guess what I did today? I made bread that's not bread. I made a keto bread today. Keto bread, which would be gluten-free, sugar-free, grain-free.
Right.
It's made with it's basically a bunch of eggy products with some butter, a little bit of sweetener, some gelatin, some water. Sounds weird, and it starts out very soft. It looks like you're making like a, I don't know, like a angel food cake type thing or something, but then it turns into bread.
Right. Hello, Parkness. Good to see you, buddy. Parkness is in the house,
Oh,
everyone.
Park Nest. Yeah,
Hey,
how you
what's going
doing?
on?
Good to see
Good
you.
Yeah.
Great to see you. I'm gonna go over and see if I can find my bread recipe on my channel, and I'll share the link if anybody's interested in like a keto type of thing.
The bread does look good.
Oh yeah, because I sent. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna pull a picture.
Yeah, you got the picture of that.
Oh, I got a picture of my lunch too. I should pull both of those, and then I'll show everybody and make everybody hungry.
I'll tell you what. While you're showing the pictures, I'm gonna go get me a coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna go get a coffee now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee now. No, we got some
Oh, he's
drinks.
like gonna do the. You're gonna do the thing.
Sorry.
You're funny.
Well, maybe I should get myself a better headset that I won't do the meow when I walk around.
Well, it might still because it has to do with electricity or something, right? Conflict.
Well, not if I got a gaming headset.
Oh,
Hmm. Of course, depending on how much money you want to spend too.
yes.
Well,
All right.
I
So
have to,
right now,
you know.
I just put a link in the chat. It's a keto, gluten-free, grain-free, sugar-free bread recipe that I have on my channel. And then I'm going to pull up a picture so you can see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It works great for a nice savory sandwich, in my opinion.
I am currently without a working car.
Who's that?
Volvo is immobilized due to faulty module.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is. Okay.
Park
Oh,
Nest.
yeah. Okay, I just
His,
opened it up. Huh.
his Volvo is broken.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, I know what it's like when you have a car that's broken and you're
Oh.
without it for a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel stranded.
Well, at least you had somebody else's to borrow, though. Kinda. Certain at
Yeah,
certain times.
yeah. I feel like I'm in a sardine can when I'm driving that thing. I like
Oh,
big
is it
roomy
smaller?
cars. Yeah, it's a mid-size. Mine's a full size. The other one that's here is the mid-size.
Oh, it is. Okay. I guess in my mind I just figured it was the same, but I didn't think about it.
No.
All right, so I just put for if you want a gluten-free kind of keto kind of bread, I put that link in the chat, and then I also put my recent vlog video that I did, and it got released on Monday. If you haven't seen that yet, you might want to go see. All right, here's pictures. Here is
Ooh,
the
look at that.
keto bread. Like I say, there's no grain in this, there's no sugar in this, there's no gluten in this, there's no carbs in this. It does take some specialty type of ingredients, I would say, things that you might not have in your house. But if you want to make a keto type of bread that doesn't taste eggy, because it's basically it's like egg kind of bread, but you use like dried versions of eggs and different things to make it not taste like an omelet. It tastes more bready. It looks and it tears and it toasts and all the things like bread. It got golden like bread. It's great. It's great stuff. Because I've tried other bread recipes before, and in my opinion, I mean they don't rise really, and then to me it just tastes like an omelet in a bread loaf shape, and it's like this is not quite what I'm looking for. I need something a little better. And then earlier today for lunch, I had this.
Oh yeah.
This was a beef teriyaki. I believe the name, you'll be seeing it in a future vlog because I videotaped the name of it. I think it's called Healthy Choice. It's just a microwavable meal. They happen to have a microwave here, and it's just myself that I'm feeding, so I thought this would be good for today when I knew I'd have the house to myself, I guess, at that moment, and this was a quick, easy rice, vegetable, meat type of dish, and it tastes really good. I think the kit might cost around $3 around here. But like I say, it's a more natural version of it. It doesn't have a bunch of preservatives and junk in it, and it tastes really good. But yeah, there you go. That's what I had for lunch. And if you want to go see how to make some keto bread that's gluten free, as long as you're not allergic to like eggs, you could probably have this. I know some people are allergic to eggs, and then they still couldn't have this. But
Yeah, well, just like you can't have peanut butter, so.
maybe I should try it again.
Yeah. Let's not say we did.
I think there is peanut butter here somewhere. I could try it.
No.
No?
Well, last time you did accidentally had peanut butter, it gave you breathing problems.
Yep, it did. It closed up my throat.
So don't you? So yeah, no, you can't do that until you find
Ah,
out for sure.
okay. Apparently, I have to still keep breathing, huh?
Yes, please.
Yes, I need to because I'd like to do more artwork like this. This is a
Exactly.
beautiful. This is a beautiful painting I did. Or I think it's beautiful. Has my favorite colors in it. It's got purple and blue. Has the moon in it, shining across the water.
hmm
It has a scene of trees in the background.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a simple but fun project. I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem too difficult. I mean, it took time. It definitely did. But it was fun. I enjoyed doing this. It was very therapeutic.
Yeah. And just to let everybody know, in the next couple of months, there will be a new railroad going up.
Oh yes. Yeah, I used to be able to have peanut butter, Susan. I One of my favorite snacks was apples with peanut butter because that's a good nutritious carb with that has fiber in it with protein, and that was a great easy snack. And I don't know if it's all the stress or what, but in the last couple of years, it
Mm,
got to be where I got to be more and more sensitive to peanut butter, and then now it's like, nope, not even worth it because I end up with breathing problems and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, yes, railroad.
Yes, yes, I'll be building a small little switching layout in the next couple of months. So
Yeah, that'll be nice.
I'm just, like I said, I'm selling off pretty much the entire thing almost.
Yeah.
So just keeping enough to do the switching layout with. So that's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's gonna
So
keep his favorites, of course, and some of the
yeah,
track to make it. And like, I mean, it means a lot to me that he's doing this. Uh, but something he told me is his train stuff can be replaced, but the fishy can't be
that's right.
replaced.
That's right.
But that tells me how much. I mean, the other people out there have cared too. They've done donations or just been here at the stream because some people can't afford to
hmm
do much more than that. And that's fine. Just being here.
Yeah.
Do you know you just being here in the chat? That's priceless in itself.
hmm
But I have to say that because Toyman can do this and he does have the train things, he didn't have to decide to sell this for me or even for himself. But he chose to do this. He let me know and it touched my heart. It was like, really? He's like, yep. And that's how it is.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Yes, PB is in peanut butter, Mikey.
hmm
Yes.
hmm
Yes, peanut butter. Yep,
Well,
like Park Nest is here. See?
yeah.
He's right here.
Yeah. Just you being here, Parkness, really means a lot to Fishy and I.
Yep.
So
Because I understand I can't always go to
mhm.
everybody's live streams either. And right now,
No.
I, other than dedicating my time I did talk to a friend earlier today. We were going to do it another day, but it didn't work out because I think I wasn't feeling good. Yeah, that's when I
hmm
wasn't feeling good. And then other plans changed yesterday. So,
Yeah.
anyways, my time is limited right now. I just have a lot of things going on that I have to figure out so that, well, Toyman says he's not going to let me get on the streets. Okay, I understand that. But my mind is going crazy. Like, I have all these things I got to get done. And if I have a break, I've been doing a lot of sleeping lately. So just know that if I'm not at your live stream, if I'm not taking the time to chit chat with you, it's not that I don't like you or something. I just have a lot of things going on in the background. That's all. And as time goes, things will get more and more settled,
hmm
and then it'll be better. So
Yeah, we just have to help you work towards the new normal, and
oh,
you know,
and unless they want me to stay, I would like to mention that one of these fine people here in the chat did send a donation. So thank you very much for that. For anybody here that does not know, and it's only if you can, please take care of yourself first. That means a lot to me.
Yep.
Take care of you first. So if you can't and you have to, that's fine. I'd rather know that you took care of yourself first than to find out that you donated and then you, I don't know, couldn't do something that was very critical that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, for anybody here, if anybody else wants to, I do have PayPal at the top of the chat. The other option, if you're able to, is if you want to purchase this painting for $25 plus shipping. That's an option. Also, we do have a website, which I'll put that in again, where if you go to the train section on the website, Ron does have trains for sale on there with the prices and the pictures. If that's of interest, they're HO size.
Yep. HO
And
scale.
then, like I say, just you being here is priceless. And if that's all you can do, please know that's 100% wonderful. Okay, 100%.
So I'm over on the website right now. I'm just going to do a screen share, Fishy. And,
Okay, you do the screen share, and the Parknest wants to get brought up to speed, so we can rehash on that
Okay.
some after you show that.
all right.
If you
So
have,
this is
yeah.
this is on our toy Fishy website that we have for you can see merch, music, and stuff. So here's the train section.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So there's what's up for sale.
Yeah, so you
Those
have
two
two
those are
cars.
those are sold as a set. So two different road numbers, and then we have the individual ones, the weathered boxcar, and one that's not weathered. So there we go. So that's the start of what's going to be going up on there.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that's the website for all the model railroaders who want to go over there and have a look. This, as you see, is not for sale. This is just a picture.
It's just
a
a
header.
picture that before you ripped apart his layout, figured that was a nice, just a picture for in general.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, none of those are for sale. Maybe some of the track would be for sale, but that picture is just used in general.
Yeah.
So, Parknest obviously wasn't here earlier and asked if we could bring him up to speed. So,
by all means.
I'm trying to remember how long ago I went into more details. So maybe after you can always. I think it was about a half hour or better ago that I did it, right? Anyways, so midstream, I would say I would kind of went into more details of such, but for now, I think I'll go in a little lesser of a detailed probably speech. But if you want to know more, I would say just replay the stream later. I want to say we'll find the mark and we can marker it. And I could put it in the description maybe of where I start talking about it for so people can go back and listen if they want. Maybe that'll be a thing we do.
Right.
But for now, and you can kind of, like I said, we're not going into great details about certain people or whatever. I'm just gonna, it's just a summary to bring Parknest up to speed. And if I miss something essential, you can help me out there, Toyman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just do the summary there, Parknest. And if you want detail, you can go back like afterwards. I think it was midstream. Anyway, because we're going to go for 2 hours, so it's probably within an hour, give or take, I think that I start talking about it more.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's this. I was in a verbally abusive relationship, and I felt very stuck, and a lot of people didn't believe me, and it was very... Is the word demeaning? Is that a word? Anyways, it was very hard. It got to the point where I wanted to die. I wanted to disappear. A lot of people don't understand that verbal abuse is really, really hard. It's very bad. Anyway, I was involved with that for over 17 years. I've been meaning to get out for probably the last 2 to 3 years. I knew I had to get out, but it's taken that initial step that's so hard. And then, how long has it been now? It's been like 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
I think 2.5 weeks.
Anyways, I've been wanting to get out, but I basically then got kicked out about 2.5 weeks ago, which in light of everything, I kind of needed that because it's one of those things that I know I have to take that step, but I think I needed that push to move on,
Mhm.
to get out. For the first 2 days, or 2 nights or whatever you want to look at it as, Toy Man paid my way for at a hotel because I didn't have any money on me. Now I'm at a very good friend's house, it's like family friends that me and my family have known forever. And right now I'm here. As you can see, they have internet I'm able to use, and I've had to like reinstate my cell phone and just other things now that I'm on my own and my phone was canceled and just a lot of things like that. So
Mhm.
I'm also in charge of things like car insurance now coming up and tabs for the license plate. So there's bills coming up. Plus, I do need to figure out a
Yeah.
more permanent solution. Where I'm at now, I am safe. I am out of that toxic environment. For the first couple of days, all I could do was cry, and then I was in a fog. I'm in much better spirits overall now. I've been able to sleep. I've been a lot less symptomatic, especially because I have a place to reside until I figure out. But I do still need to figure out where my more permanent turf will be. I don't know if that is pretty good, but it's basically I was in a abusive situation. Now I'm not, but I got to figure out like basically ways to make money and a place to be.
Mhm.
Another thought is I do deal with an autoimmune illness that sometimes makes it where I can't get out of bed and all that kind of stuff. Now, that hasn't been triggered as much lately because I'm out of the toxic environment, but to commit to a full-time job and getting to places and or being physical or standing a lot probably wouldn't be very good because some days I get very symptomatic or I can't drive or whatever. So trying to figure out the means for cash because right now I only have a once a week job of being a janitor for a couple hours at the church, which is great for things, but it's not enough for all the bills and stuff.
No.
So
Uh, just to let people know, I'm the one who's actually paying for Fishy's cell phone.
yes.
Yeah, so I'm picking up the tab on that one for her, so she doesn't have to pay for it. So I've sent her enough money down to pay for the phone for a few months. So
Yep. Yep.
I'm also going to help her with car tabs as much as we can for insurance
Right.
as well.
And please know the
So,
money that I get from the church isn't a lot, but I use that for
no,
food and any extra of that
yeah.
I am putting aside for such things too.
Yeah, a friend of mine, I'm not going to mention his name because he knows who he is, did donate quite a bit, actually. I forwarded that off to Fishy, by the way. So it got
Yes,
put in. It got
and thank you for this person if they're still here. Even if they're
yeah,
not still here, thank you so much.
yeah.
Because
It,
I have no idea, I guess, at this moment in time, how much things like insurance is going to cost and stuff. So I gotta do
well,
some phone calls and figure out.
basically, he bought 10 rail cars.
And Coach,
So
thank you. Coach says I've been there, Fishy. It's
mhm,
overwhelming, but it's not as big of a fall as it looks like. You got this.
yeah,
Well, that's the thing. Our minds, yeah, our minds are interesting, I guess I'll say. Like way at the beginning when I know Toyman here was trying to help and other people too, and they were trying to be like, well, do this, 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 and this. And to tell you the truth, like, no, you don't understand. I can't think right now. At
mhm,
the beginning, all I could do is I was so overwhelmed, and your brain gets so full of all the things. And yeah, as time goes, it gets better because for one, the brain gets to be a little bit more clear, especially now that I'm at this place. So it's one less shakiness. It's like one less like I don't know where I'm going to sleep tomorrow kind of thing. I mean, I knew that. I mean, Toyman here, he would have paid for more hotel nights if I needed to, but
oh
that
yeah,
still is very temporary, and it makes your mind get a little
mhm,
worried. And anyway, so I'm thankful that these folks are letting me stay here for now because that's one less thing to think about. And now it's just figuring out. Yeah, well, we got the cell phone figured out. I got car insurance, and then I got to figure out housing and job and all the things, right? So, anyways, Not that I don't plan to continue doing some of this stuff, but right now, the reason that we're asking for a donation only if you're able to and only if you want to. We're not forcing anybody to do anything, obviously. We just want you to, we're just updating you. And if you want to just be here and chat and that's it, that's great. If you want to pray about things, that's great. If you want to purchase my very first acrylic paintings, I'm selling those for $25 each plus shipping. I made 2 of them thus far. That's awesome. Toy Man's got railroad stuff, HO scale that he's selling, and any money made there he's going to send my way. So basically just trying to find talents that maybe that I can share with you the people, and then maybe I can get a little something out of it to help me out also at the same time. I also do intros and such.
Yep.
Yeah, we've talked about that too, the GoFundMe thing. So we'll see as time goes if we do that. I mean, thus far, we're just doing it this way, I guess. Like, I have the PayPal link there if anybody's interested, and then we have items if anybody is able to and or wants to purchase things. Yep, and now it's your turn, Sunflowers. That's right.
Yep.
Ooh, here we go. Miss Anna Ram. In 2020, I left a physically abusive POS, so I totally understand what you're going through. It's scary as hell. The unknown is overwhelming. It looks like you have an amazing community here. Aw. Well, I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for sharing your story. And yes, I am very blessed. This is a wonderful community. I have some really, really good friends here, and I do hope that you can stick around. It'd be great to get to know you too. But it is scary. You're right. It's scary because you know what? It's the unknowns. I'm probably a lot of people are this way, right? I don't like when I don't know what's going to happen for sure in my brain. Like, where am I going to live? What am I going to do for a job? I'm just really thankful for the support, and there's many ways of support here, like just you guys being in the chat, and Miss Anna, for you just coming in and saying that's huge. Thank you.
It's nice to meet you, Miss Anna. Thank you for coming into the stream.
Yes, I'm really happy that you stopped in. That makes my day. See, that's all she did is came in. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, just remember to breathe and take care of your mental health. And you know what? You know it's a good time to do? I think she can appreciate this too. I am going to play a little video I put together.
Oh, yes.
This one I named Mental Roadblocks, and it's supposed to show a person basically, dealing with a lot of things, and at the end that you get through it, right? So it's about 2.5 minutes, and I'm going to put this on, and then, well, we'll be wrapping up the stream pretty soon, I guess, but let's do this first. Everybody sit back and enjoy this, and just, I have to use a little ladies' room anyways, actually, so.
Oh, there you go.
So thank you for everybody being here, and then please listen to this. There's a lot of meaning in this visual and song I put together, okay?
Okay.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. notice, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines.
There we go. Nice little song that on video and visual that she's put together. So it has a message there for everybody to see. So
Yeah, I just thought that
you
went
know,
well together.
yeah.
That music is called Ruthless by Nefix. It's a copyright-free copyright-free music
Mhm.
band
Yeah.
that you can get through YouTube, and you can
Mhm.
play it on YouTube. So I see that Anna was saying more things. I was in a relationship for 2 years before I
Mhm.
couldn't take it anymore. It was absolute hell. Yep, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, and she liked it. Oh, that's good.
Mhm. You know, it's pretty bad when you know not enough discussion has been discussed about the different forms of abuse because everybody wants to look the other way. They shy
Yeah,
away from it.
like I say, I believe
You
when
know.
it's verbal and mental, people
Yeah.
don't want to believe it or can't
No.
believe it if they're not in it. It's one or the other or both.
Exactly.
Now, if I was being physically abused and they saw blemishes on me or broken bones, then I would sure hope, anyways, they would probably have reacted differently.
Mhm. But abuse is abuse, no matter how you slice it. So basically,
Yeah, and from people that have gone through both, I know of a friend here locally actually that she had both growing up as a child, and she said the one that still affects her is actually the mental, not the
mm,
physical. The
yeah.
broken bones, the bruises, they heal. It's
Hmm.
the mental that sticks with you and is
Yeah.
so hard to get through.
Especially, you know, when they're with a person who projects himself two different ways. One way to the public, and then all of a sudden he becomes this tyrant when he gets everybody home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like they see the public sees him one way. Well, no, you're wrong. They don't believe you because he's like this, this, and this. Well, you people are blinded because he's fooling you. These kind of people fool you.
And I would like to
So,
thank those, unless they want me to say who they are, and I wouldn't use the, obviously in PayPal I use different name, which I would use the
right.
channel name if I,
Hmm.
anyways. I like to keep it anonymous though, unless I know different. So I would like to thank the person that just sent a donation to my PayPal. So I would
Oh,
like to
nice.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Yes, I have to say that, okay, this will sound weird and some people won't understand, but I have said this before that YouTube, okay, well, through God, YouTube saved me. Because if I didn't have my connections here on YouTube, I truly don't think I'd be here anymore. And if I say that to people, they think I'm just thinking like YouTube, like the videos you watch and stuff. No,
Hmm.
there's been helpful things on there, yes. But what I'm talking about is people like my co-host here, Toyman. Or, I mean, I have other people too in the chat or not here today, There are others too. But I have to say, one of my number one supporters mentally and financially has been Toyman, who's sitting right here. So, because yeah, he's seen me too. I mean, many people have, but he especially has seen me go from barely living to
Hmm.
where I'm at now, and that's even
There,
before I left the toxic environment.
there have been many times where we've chatted behind the
Yes,
scenes,
yes,
and
Anna. Yes, that's what I was
and
talking about, Anna.
and
Uh huh.
and she has dropped to the floor on me because she's fainted. I'm still there trying to get her attention. making sure she's okay because she has passed out because of all the stress and everything, and where she was being symptomatic. So now, since she's been gone, that's kind of dwindled down, but she still has her days here and there. So
Yeah, because my syndrome's not just gonna go away, but it's been a
no,
lot better because
yeah,
when you're it's more than like one person because it starts to trickle down. So I had like the main person that's been doing it for 17 years, and then there ends up being others
hmm
from seeing and and then you got more abusers going on. So anyways, without going into details, it just got to be really hard, and it was like it's like being poked all the time, and you're like in this fight and flight all the time, and your body can't do that. I mean, your body can only take so much, and that's why I was getting so symptomatic and seizures and fever.
hmm
Well, I had fevers too, I guess sometimes, but
well,
fainting and
basically,
all the things.
basically, it was nonstop. It would just go. As soon as you wake up, they would start in on you.
All right, so yeah, I see that she is mentioning it here, so I just want to
hmm
say thank you
Yeah.
to uh, the Rams here. They're the wonderful people that sent me something
Oh,
here. So Coach and Anna, thank you so
thank you,
much.
Coach and Anna. My hats go off to you. Thank you very much. And I see Steve's Gaming's over on the Twitch side.
Yeah, hi, I'm so happy you're out of your situation. Yes, thank you. I am. It's
hmm
just figuring out. And you know what? And maybe Anna can relate to this that even though the day when I packed my car with all that I could put in there, because I don't know what was going to happen to the rest, it could have all got tossed for all I know. So I basically grabbed what I could, put in the car, and I went to the hotel. And yes,
Yeah.
I was full of emotions for a couple days there and brain fog and whatever after that, but and overwhelmed. Your brain can get so overwhelmed and think of the worst case scenarios and all the things. But even in the sense of all that, when I left that house, I had this little tiny bit of like hope. This
hmm
little hope that I haven't had in like forever. So it's just weird that I was so emotional and scared and didn't know what was going to happen, but I had that like that little tiny hope of freedom. You see what I mean? It was so cool. And as the days go on, that increases.
hmm Yep. I just made a phone call down there and at the hotel that I stayed for a week that you and I were when we did our meet and greet. Made a phone call and talked to them on the phone. I said this is kind of emergency type thing. So, oh yeah, they accommodated for 2 nights. So, bingo. And
Yep.
when I got in contact with Fishy, I said you go straight there. There's a room there waiting for you. So
Yep, and that's where I
yeah.
went.
So
Another thing that makes it nice to where I'm at now is like I mean, it feels like a home, even though it's temporary. It feels like a home, and I was able to unpack the
hmm
car because driving around like with it felt like I was driving my house around, and I was thinking of all the what ifs. Of course, like what if I'm in an accident? What if somebody steals my stuff?
right.
So it's kind of nice to be able to get most of that out of the car, and then just I don't know, just like living like a somewhat normal person. Like I have the computer set up here in this basement part. This is like my little officey area, you could say, and then I have a bedroom with things in it upstairs, my own bathroom. It's wonderful.
hmm
Now this is just a temporary stay. I mean, they're not going to just kick me out the door, but I am trying to figure things out because I do need to figure out more permanent things.
hmm
So yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Steve's or in Steve's channel. Let's see. We'll bring up Steve's channel's comment here because he's
Okay.
over on the because we are broadcasting over on Twitch as well. We do have
Yes.
there's a Twitch channel, so we are over there on Twitch. So there
Yeah,
we
I've
go.
spoken to Fishy privately, and I'm happy about it. A bit
hmm
emotional. Aw.
Yeah.
And I do see that Coach is saying she's busy, but she said, I mean, in reference to Anna, I think, that
hmm
she definitely agrees. The tiny silver lining that it would be better than it had been. Exactly. So I
Yeah.
figured somebody like that could probably relate it's weird. Like you have this overwhelm and unknown and all the things, but you still have that little glimmer of hope in there where you
And
didn't
Steve
before.
and Steve says we're both amazing.
Are we? I don't know.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Steve. I feel better overall nowadays than I have in a long time.
And just so you know, I'm over. Like I said, I have a Twitch channel myself. I'm over there as Toyman2448. So
Yes, you do.
yeah. So
Just trying to. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to see if we have a Twitch. Oh, there it is. I think. No, it's different now. Never mind. I better not. I'm not gonna share anything because I don't know what it is right now.
what do you mean?
Because I changed the name temporarily.
Oh well,
Remember?
I can do a quick screen share on this.
Okay, we could do a screen share.
Okay,
It's just
so
because we had it a certain way, and then remember you
yeah,
and I, we had our
yeah,
both us had our things, but we got through that. He's
yeah.
now respecting boundaries, and now we're here. But anyways, in the midst of that, I had changed the Twitch name
hmm
temporarily, not knowing what direction we were going as friends and co-hosts and such. But I want to change it back. But I'm gonna check sometime in February here. I can change it. But anyways, go ahead and yeah.
Yep. So here we are.
Yeah, so it's under go. What's it called? Underslash? I don't know how you
Yeah,
call
go,
that.
yeah. Go fish /
No, it's just
yeah,
go underslash fish
fish
underslash office.
office. Yeah, yeah. It
So
will be.
that's
It used to be called the Toy Fishy.
yeah, it's Toy Fishy.
Yeah.
That's like our little hashtag for us as a
hmm
collaboration.
Yeah.
And there were just some things that weren't being respected and some boundaries I had to establish. And there was some people here know about that, some don't. But basically, Toyman and I had some things. But what was it? Only like within a week or so, we got that hashed out, and everything's better. If
Yeah.
actually, it's better. I was gonna say it's good, but it's actually better than it was, and
hmm
Toyman's making himself even better yet, and now I'm trying to make myself better and getting out. I mean, there's good things that are gonna happen in this year.
Oh, for sure.
Underscore. Thank you, Park Nest.
Oh, there we
Underscore.
go. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I can't always remember what these things are called. Underscore. So it was go underscore fish underscore office. Thank you, Park Nest. Weird how this confusing situation is somehow better than the old situation, ain't it? Yeah, it is. You're
hmm
right. Yep. And I've learned of other people that have been, and some people that didn't even know that they had a bad time in the past, and now they're either single or they're with their like a Prince Charming, you could say, and it actually stays true to that,
hmm
not just they think and then it ends up being bad.
Right.
Yeah, like there's a lady actually here in Minnesota that she's like a coach, I think they call her, for and she specializes of women of verbal abuse, and there are a lot of women, be it them from the state or other places, but there's a lot of people in her program. And see, she had a bad verbally, mentally, religion abuse, or all the things, right? And
hmm
she left that situation, lost a lot of family members, friends, got kicked out of the church, and now she's married to a man that's treating her proper. So it's like night and day, and she's using that experience and knowledge that she's gained to help so many other women out there. I've gotten to listen to her a few times, and listening to her helped me a lot to be prepared for what has happened or has been happening to me, of people turning on me and stuff that you would never think would happen, but then it does.
hmm
Wow, okay. Getting away from the abusive ex-wife was so
Oh.
liberating. I didn't even
hmm
care. I left everything. Yeah, in my case, I don't miss him at all. But in my case, there are like little people involved that
Yeah.
at the moment they're still there, and he does overall treat them fine because there is like his little peoples, right? We'll just leave it at that.
hmm
But eventually, when I get more situated in an actual my place, then we'll have to go through details of where they are and all the things like that.
Yep.
So, but if they weren't in the picture, there'd be nothing to look back on. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, that is for sure. And I know we're already over, but we're having such a great discussion, aren't we?
Oh yeah, well, we can keep going for a little bit longer. It's up to you when you want to end. It's all good.
Yeah, because sometimes we're like short of knowing what to talk about, and there's like
Yeah,
maybe I don't
no,
know.
but it's
Maybe,
it's nice to bring this into the light to make everybody realize what's is actually is happening, not just the fishy, but to other people out there.
yeah, and please
You
note,
know.
people, that I do have another channel. It's called Fishy Flying Free. Thus far, I've mostly focused that on my syndrome that I deal with, which is autoimmune POTS syndrome, which stands for, it's shortened for post-oral orthostatic tachycardia syndrome.
Mhm.
And it can be very, very disabling for me at times. Sadly, I have looked into, okay, well, I'm the type I like to earn, I guess, or be able to figure out other ways than maybe getting governmental help directly. But just so you know, I did look into it, and autoimmune illnesses like that are not qualified
Yeah.
at this point in time, anyways. Not outright, anyways. So, anyway, that's like a side trail going on there, but anyway, I got another channel, and that one will be dedicated more and more towards verbal abuse awareness, especially specified towards women, but men too, whoever can relate
Mhm.
to it.
Yeah.
For the longest time, like I say, I started that channel with that thought in mind, but I didn't feel safe to expand on it yet. So I just started to talk about my syndrome, which I'll still talk about my syndrome there too, but I figure I'll expand that to about, like I said, verbal abuse people, and hoping that I can build a community and maybe be able to do offline, not offline, it'd be like private sessions of some sort to support people that are going through things so they know they're not alone. Yeah, that
Yeah.
complicates things a little. It does.
Nope. Steve can't make up his mind if he wants to stay on Twitch or YouTube. I was over on Twitch. Now I'm over here. Hey, Steve. Good to see you, buddy.
Just watch out for the
Uh,
wild Karens who frequent places such as Walmart, Home Depot, and Target.
oh yeah.
Okay. The wild Karens.
Have you ever seen those videos? Some of those are hilarious. I've
Are
seen
they?
some of those. Yeah. And there another Karen spotting.
Oh, jeez.
You
I've
know.
heard the term.
You know. Yeah. I think one of them was because this guy he was a delivery person. He ran into at the drugstore to get his deliveries because he was parked where he shouldn't have been, apparently, because he was just going to run in and out. Well, this girl named Karen
Uh huh.
come over and just got right into his face about it. Like, lady, he works there. He's a delivery, and she's flipping out on him, and it's like,
I'll have to
whoa,
look into those, but I would like to say
yeah,
good night to the Rams here because Coach Jay Ram and Anna are going off to bed. Says,
all
well,
right,
off to bed for us. Much love and mad respect for you sharing a portion of your story with us. Well, just know this. Like I say, I'm going to go
uh,
back and figure out about where I start talking because earlier in the stream, before you got here, I actually did go in more detail and more depth of all the things, like how the church was affecting me and just other more a little bit more details. Like some stuff
uh,
are still more vague, but there's more details in the summary I did later on. So I'll put that in the description, or you can just start watching it before I get to that, or listen to it another day if you wish. It's only what's a 2 hour stream, and I think it was like about an hour in I started talking about it. But if you or Anna or anybody's interested in more of the details, more than I did at the end here, you're more than welcome to go and rewatch that because I did go into more details at that point.
all
So,
right. To the Rams, have a good night. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for supporting.
There's a channel I watch that has stories of such people along with their revenge stories.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I just started doing that. I did my first acrylic paintings here the other day. Here they are. They both look just like this. They're both identical, pretty much, in design.
Hmm.
I plan to do more and different, of course, somewhat different ones, but the first two I did both similar. They actually are for sale for anybody interested. They're $25 plus shipping. So it's just another way if anybody's interested. It's a 5x7 to give you an idea. It's not very big. It's a small canvas. It's a 5-inch by 7-inch canvas. And yeah, these are my two first original acrylics. So yes, I've been doing it.
Hmm.
Oh, do you need a? The channel's called Dark Fluff.
Dark
Do you,
fluff.
maybe we can look it up, huh? Or maybe you can look it up. Dark Fluff.
Here, I'll look
Maybe.
it up.
How about look it up and share screen, and then you can ask Parknest if it's the right one. Then you can drop the link. Yeah, Dark Fluff. The channel is called Dark Fluff. See if you'll find it.
Dark fluff.
It has
Okay.
376,000 subscribers.
Yep, I got it right here.
Okay.
Yep, I got it right here. All
I'm
right.
gonna share it in the stream then
Nope.
for people.
Hang on. All right. Here we go. There we go. Dark fluff. There we are.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Smokey put it out there for you.
Yep. All right, Steve. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Steve's going that night as well.
All right, yeah, you take care there.
Yep.
Thinking
Thanks
I
for
might
coming.
play the other.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Thanks
you
for,
got it. Good. Okay, go ahead.
thank,
Sorry.
thank, thank, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Thanks for coming by, Steve. Even on the Twitch side, too.
Yes, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Hey, look, this could be what gaming looks like, right?
Yeah.
You never know what Fishy might push.
That's for sure.
Here's your Christmas omelet.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't it look yummy?
And I do have a recipe for. These are good for you cupcakes. Sugar-free, flour-free, gluten-free, all the frees. But they taste really good. I'll have to make this for you sometime when you're around again. What's this? Oh, yeah. Podcast. I plan to do a podcast at some point. That's right.
Well, yeah. That's the backside of Fishy.
Yeah, that actually is me, folks.
Yep. That is actually Fishy right there. They're back to us.
I got like 6 inches of my hair cut off, I think, that day. This is when Toyman came down for a YouTube meet and greet, and he paid for me to get my hair trimmed and styled. So there you go.
Yep.
So I actually cropped me out and thought, hey, I could actually use the real me.
Yes.
The backside of the real me for now. Until I do my face reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sparky new? Who's Sparky? Sparky 107. I don't even see him in here, is he?
Well, he was in here.
But he's not new. He's been around quite a bit actually lately, and we
Yeah.
have known him for a while. You've known him longer than me, I think. So no, he's not
Well,
new.
Sparky's a friend of mine. So.
Yeah, you've been to his place and everything.
Yep.
He seems like a really good guy.
And of course, like Fishy says, you never know what button I'm going to push next.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you did the fishy button.
Yes, I did.
La la la.
La 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 la.
Yeah. Oh, and if we ever have people come in here that are whining and crying, this is the button I push.
There you go.
And if you get Toy Man really excited, he dances.
We just had to play that one, didn't you?
That's
That's
funny.
all good. Oh, yeah, it is. I don't really dance like that, but Anyway,
Anyways, yeah. Fishy Flying Free, that's my new channel. If you're not connected there, you might want to
Yep.
be.
There we go.
Yes, I had to push that. Come on now.
I know.
But I suppose, let's see, I think I wanted to play that other button. It's another encouraging one. The one that I used as a long intro when Lost for Words and I did a live stream together, but I still like to play it just because it's got
yes.
good message.
Mhm.
Oh, gotta stand up. My butt's going to sleep. Stand up, cause need circulation. Just kidding.
Hmm.
All right, so this
Sounds-
one.
Sounds like to me, you need a tushy massage.
Oh. Yes, that's what I need. I need a chair that massages the tushy. Okay,
There
well,
you go.
anyways, this is about 2 minutes long, so sit back and enjoy. It's got great copyright-free music by Netflix also. And
Good.
the visuals, I got free visuals from Canva. I love using Canva. They have videos and photos you can use for free. And you can go get yourself a cup of
My
Java.
cue for coffee without any
All right, sounds good. Here we go.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
There we go.
So yeah, that
Mhm.
was a song called "A Year Ago" from the band Nefex, and yes, this is a copyright-free YouTube song you can get in your YouTube audio studio thing, like Park Nest was talking.
Yep. And no sunflowers. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, there's no fee at all.
Yep.
Zero.
Yep.
If you
Oh.
if you know how to go to your YouTube studio, then all you gotta do is look on your, well, if you're working on a PC anyways, so that's what I'm going by. But you look on your left of all your different options, right? And at the bottom it'll say, what does it say, like audio library or something? You click on that and they have just tons and tons of music. I think there's also a category for sound effects too, but I usually just use the music. And you can type in, like if you're looking for certain things, you could type in a word, or you can pick a, is it called genre? Or you can also pick how long. You can do short song, long song, or you can go by when they were put in there. There's a lot of ways to search. You can just search in general, or if you like if you like rock, let's say, or country, you can pick those. Or if you want a song that's only 4 seconds long, you can just go by duration, and it's all free. The only thing is, some of them have, what's it called? Parkness will probably know what I'm talking. It'll have like a CC by it, and those you can use, but I think you have to make sure that you give them credit for sure in your description, I'm assuming. I never take those because I'm not for sure 100% what they want, and I don't want to get in trouble with things. But they're there, so I'm assuming you can still use them. They just want you to make sure that you're using them proper. Most of them are just, I mean, usually put something in the description, but YouTube usually fills it in too, so. You'll need to get it scanned for errors. Oh, yeah. In regards to the car stuff, my car has an engine light on all the time.
Yeah, it could be a number of things with an
Like
engine light.
it's been in, so I don't know why it's still on, but the engine light is on. What'd you call that? There's like a running light in the back that's out. I mean, there's some things that I'll have to do in there. I'll probably need I think I need an oil change soon. I think it's been a while since the last oil change.
Yeah, basically a check engine light. There's a lot of things hooked up to that. You know, a lot of.
What is this car called again? I never remember. Do you remember
what Parkness's car?
Mine. What's mine?
Yours is a Chevy.
No, it's not a Chevy. Well, it's GMC.
Well, it's a GMC, Chevy, same thing.
Is it? Okay. It's a GMC. I just can't remember the other word on it.
It's a General Motors product.
No.
It's an Envoy.
Thank you. That word.
It's an Envoy.
It's Envoy GMC.
Yep, 2010.
No. 2006.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
No, it's
Oh,
like
it's
2000,
2006. Oh,
2005 or 2006. It's not 2010. I
oh,
wish it was.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, there's probably a sensor or something that's not
Yeah, it's a
operating right.
GMC Envoy, 2006, I believe.
There, it needs a really good tune-up.
It's not any newer than a 2006 for sure.
Mhm.
I know that.
Yeah.
We're all looking at the chat. What, is Parkness gonna fix my car? Fix my car? No, I don't know.
Well, we'll just have to take it to a real good mechanic and say, hey, go over this car and let's see what it needs.
Yeah.
So instead of, a backyard mechanic who thinks he's a mechanic. Some of these backyard guys, when they get a hold of they screwed up more than what they fixed.
Yeah, sometimes it depends.
Yeah.
Second gen Envoy. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's what.
Yeah.
So wow. So that if it's a 2006 and it's 2023, it's like 17 years old.
Yep.
It's gonna die.
Well, yeah, sooner or later, something will give out and that'll be it.
Yeah, I brought it. Well, we brought it, I should say, to a place not that long ago, and they fixed some other things that went wrong on it. What was that thing? I'm not gonna think what it was, because they would thought it was the tranny, but it wasn't the tranny. It was something else, but it made the car not want to run very long. I'll think of it after the stream, but they got that fixed and whatever else needed to be fixed. So I was surprised that the light was still on. I don't know.
Map sensor. Is it a map sensor?
No.
Emission sensor?
No. I want to say it starts with an A, but I could be totally off. Like I said, I'll probably think of it. I don't know. I don't know. My Volvo is 20 years old. Yeah, so I mean that was major. It wouldn't it only drive for a couple miles and then had to get turned off and drive a couple miles. It should have got towed, but the person driving it decided to drive forever and ever. So instead of a 5-hour trip back home, they were on the road for like 20 hours. But anyways,
Oh, it was an ABS sensor. That's for your brakes.
No, it might not have started with an A. I could be totally off. I don't know. I don't even know. But it wasn't the tranny, but it acted like how it was acting. People thought it could have been the tranny until it got brought in, and then it ended up being something else that causes the car not to want to drive.
Oh, yeah, because you can put four-wheel drive on that, too. So four-wheel drive didn't want to engage, right?
It didn't want to do anything.
Yeah, so it's got something to do with the drive system. Switch.
Yeah, it didn't want to do anything. This is
yeah.
going to bother me. I used to know what this was.
Mm.
I don't remember.
Well,
But no,
but
I mean, yeah, sometimes it doesn't want to go to the four-wheel because it's like, okay, the inside, you turn this knob inside and it'll automatically change it from two-wheel to four-wheel drive. But sometimes it doesn't, but it's done that like in the winter. So maybe it's just too cold sometimes. I don't know. But the car will still drive. It just might not go into four-wheel drive gear.
Yeah, it could be transfer box.
Well, Sunflower, if you think your car needs an oil change, you better do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to get all clunky. Like I say, I'll think of it in the middle of the night, be like, "That's what it was, Parkness." But then I'm not in contact with him, so I won't be able to tell him. Darn it!
There you go.
How am I supposed to contact Parkness once I figure it out?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're
I
funny.
change I change my oil once every 3 months in my car. I don't go 6 months. I change it every 3 months.
Do you know that Parkness has like 4.07K subscribers now? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
should
he's
put his
doing.
link in the chat in case
He's
somebody here
doing.
doesn't have it.
Yeah, he's doing really good on this channel.
He's amazing. So
Mm-hmm.
proud of him, aren't you? Aren't you proud of him?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Me too. So Sunflower, in case you're not connected, and I know that Parkness can't put a link, so there you go. That's his channel. He's doing very good.
You know, my car's got a lot of safety features on it.
What car does?
My 2017 300S. Do you know? I put the car in reverse, and the door was slightly open, and it wouldn't go in reverse because the door was open.
My car, I can't lock the car when it's running. That's a nice feature, because then I can't accidentally lock myself out. I've done that before, but not this car. You can't, so that's good.
Well, I've tried something. I've opened up the trunk, threw the keys in the trunk, and closed it.
Oh,
Few seconds later, the trunk opens up again. It won't let you lock your keys in the car.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Or no, that's not what I wanted.
So.
No.
And what
Oh,
is the other
he's on.
safety feature? I put the car in drive and
Oh, looks like
started driving.
he's on Twitter. I suppose I can follow him on Twitter. There we go.
Well, there you are. Yeah. He's on,
Okay.
over on Twitter. Yeah. So, anyways, I thought I'll try this in the parking lot where I live. So I did that. And as soon as I opened up the door, the car stopped. So,
Oh.
Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Hi, Brandon. Great to see you. Parknest, I just clicked to follow you on Twitter because I do have Twitter.
I have Twitter too.
Yeah, so there you go. So I don't know how that works. I don't know this place very well, but if you see that, there you go.
I'll just go over to see who's Fishy subscribed to over on Twitter here.
Yeah, can you see or not? I don't know.
Hang on, followers. See who you are following.
Yeah, because I'm following Parknest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see you follow RWC Toy Man. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Of course, I don't see Parknest in there yet.
I don't know. Well, I push following. I don't know.
Maybe it takes a little bit. Oh, there he is. Now I see it. Oh, there we go. Well, there, I'll just hit the follow myself. There you go.
Yeah, and then I don't know Twitter good enough. I don't know how I message or anything, but I'm following you there, Parkness, so you'll probably see that, and there you go.
Oh, it's easy. You just go over there to message and then pull up his name and then send him a message.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to do anything right now, but oh, Brandon's fine. Good.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad you're fine, Brandon. So, yeah, so I'm over there on Twitter too. So I just follow Parknest. So
cool.
Over on Twitter. So
yeah, because I went to his about page.
Let's see. I haven't looked at my following yet. I have 284 followers.
Okay.
So.
Okay, he saw us both. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Now mine is more private, so I think if Parknest wanted to message me or follow me, I think I have to okay it or something. I don't remember. But either way, there you go. We're kind of connected now. Yay.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right. Yep. Well, I suppose now we went way over, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We just had too much fun today.
Oh, I know. But you got things we got to take care of, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should probably have a proper supper, not just jelly beans. 25-cent jelly beans, probably not enough.
when I post it. Oh, it goes on Twitter too. Okay, cool. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we call it? Because we do have a computer item that we need to get fired up.
Well, I don't know if I'll do that tonight, but maybe I
No.
will. But at the very least, I do have
Well, I thought you
people
said we
that
were going to do that after the stream, or you
I
don't want
said
to do it now.
I don't know. Maybe I said
Oh,
after the stream
okay.
or
All
tomorrow
right.
for sure. But I should have supper and I have a person to talk to. Those are for sure.
Yep.
100% for sure.
Okay.
I love Insta, she says. I think that's linked to Facebook because I do. Well, I don't have a Facebook for like anybody to go to yet. But I opened up like a personal Facebook and I see Insta is like connected to that somehow.
No.
Instagram.
Telegram from Instagram. Telegram from Instagram. Yeah, Perkins says I don't do Facebook. Yeah, neither do I, Perkins. I don't do Facebook either. I just do Twitter, YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, I did that. I don't know. We'll see. That's why there's a marketplace on there, and there was some good coaching opportunities on there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can always leave it if I don't like it.
Yep.
What did I say?
I gotta plug my phone in. Gotta charge it.
Well, I put my vlog link in here if you haven't seen it yet. And then, by the way, help with my watch time. Unless I change my mind, my thought was once I monetize, we do our celebration stream, and that'll be the day that I'll turn my camera on. Because everything takes time. After being abuse and stuff, my confidence has not been very high. And going from, not wanting to even speak on here, to going on other people's panels like this, where you can hear me, to me doing live streams and other things, and even a couple of partial face reveals has been great strides in my healing.
Yep. Well, when you're ready, you'll do it. So,
Well, anyways, I was going to use the monetize thought as the next stepping stone. But we'll see. If we get closer or whatever, maybe later, maybe in a couple months, I'll just do it either way. But anyways, if you want to watch things, great. It helps me out, keeps me inspired.
There we go.
That one tastes like coffee.
Oh, there we go. A coffee bean.
Have you had chocolate-covered coffee beans before?
Nope.
Those things are like addictive, but I have to be careful how much I eat because they have caffeine in them, and they'll make my already fast heart go faster. Anyway, but they're very good.
Yeah, got to be careful with caffeine.
All right, folks, we're gonna go, and I think just because we're just talking about mental roadblocks, because it's a longer one, I'm gonna put on the mental roadblocks video, which is 2.5 minutes long for our ending. So. Before we do that, though, I'm going to go up here and do my saying. Always remember to look for the positives, no matter how small they seem, and always remember to smile each and every day. Oh, put it back. Put it back. What did it say? Fishy, I saw your partial face reveal from when you met Ron. There you go.
Yep, there we go. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, that's fine. I just saw you popped it up, so I wanted to see what it was. But
okay.
All right, so with that, the ending will be, if you were here earlier, you saw it already. If not, it'll be new. But this is another song from a wonderful band at Netflix. It's called Ruthless, and it has good meaning. So I hope you enjoy. Okay. So bye, everyone.
See you, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb.